Bros and hoes, you're listening to Your Favorite Thing podcast with
Wells and Brandy. Been really into the Olympics as of late.
You and everybody else.
You know, the Olympics for me is a slow burn. Like in the beginning, I'm like, I don't care, you know? But then the storyline, because I'm a sucker for storyline, let's be honest.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm. So are you like, I mean, you were already on to Pommel Horse guy, but are you just like obsessing over him now?
I mean, I made fun of it, but I still love gymnastics. I would say that like I am a straight white male.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I don't want to speak for all straight white men, but I'm going to right now.
Oh, okay.
We love gymnastics.
Oh.
We love it.
Okay.
100%. I know that sounds crazy, but guys are like, look at these fucking crazy chicks. And the guys too, but mainly the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the guys really like the girls because they're like, they are so much more athletic than us. Because, you know, we live in a world where we're like, men's basketball is much better than women's basketball. Like men's much better than women. And then you watch gymnastics and you're like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the girls are better.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's close, actually.
It's not.
I was watching the men's floor routine.
Oh, I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah. And I was watching. We have a guy that's like really good, right? And then I also watched Simone Biles, and I was like, I think Simone's was better. Like,
oh yeah.
Like she was doing much more flips.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's like 4 feet tall, so she can add in some extras, you know?
I mean, I get it, but she's also shorter, so that means she's got like smaller muscles, like not as long of muscle. Like, people who are tall jump higher than people who are short. Anyways, I speak for all white straight men and say that we love women's gymnastics. It's fantastic.
It is. I love women's gymnastics.
I also like the shade. Like, I guess there was I don't even know the storylines, but I'm learning about the storylines. Or like, I guess there was another American gymnast who said that like our American women's gymnastics team was like slow and lazy and like like whatever. And then we beat the shit out of everybody because we're America. Mm-hmm. And then like Simone Biles' like comment under the gold was like, slow, lazy, whatever, women's world champions or whatever, Olympic. I was like, God, the shades.
The shades.
Mwah! Chef's kiss.
It's good. I don't understand balance beam.
I don't understand it either.
How does it work? It's so small, and I just don't know how they do all the flips, and they're not really looking, and it's mind blowing to me.
Yeah, I also just don't understand like the application of it in general.
Well, yeah.
Like if you are like having to walk across a high wire, let's just not fall off. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing. It's not as wide as your cell phone is. Did you see that on Instagram?
That's so insane. I mean, I did gymnastics as a kid, so I've been on a balance beam.
You have?
And boy, oh boy, was I terrible at it. Terrible.
It's crazy. But yeah, no, I'm now getting caught up in like in the storylines of it all. Like I got really caught up. I love swimming too.
I don't like that one.
I think this is what I like about Olympics. First of all, it's a lot of sports that really, the last time I played it was middle school PE. It's like handball and badminton. You're like, what? This is a sport? Archery is like, what is this, camp? But I love the sports where I'm like, in a million years I could never do this, and swimming's one of those where I'm like,
I can't swim for shit.
Look, I can swim, but I'm like, look how fast these guys are, or these girls are.
I'm sending you a video.
What is it?
I would love to know. Did you see the guy? I don't know what sport this is. It's where they jump over the really high pole. Did you see the guy that knocked the pole over with his
dick? I mean, listen, he didn't win gold, but he won at life.
He won TikTok.
Yeah. And he won the dick talk too.
Well, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Good for him.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. My dick's not knocking anything over.
Good thing Sarah's tiny girl.
Exactly. This is my dick can knock over a 5'2".
Yep.
That's about it. Any
Got
higher
it.
than that,
Noted.
not happening, Brandy. It would never have worked between us. You're too tall.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
That's very funny.
very.
Yeah, but I love the Olympics. I watched the golf today. I thought the golf was great.
Mm.
The women's rugby. I played rugby, so that's one sport where I'm like, I could do this. There's one girl who's on our women's rugby team who is hilarious on social media, and
Mhm.
she's treating the Olympics as if it's Love Island. Have you seen that?
No,
She's so funny.
that's funny.
She's beautiful, but she like,
Jacked.
yeah, she could fuck some people up.
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing it on TikTok, and I'm like, I hope that they're good. I don't know if the women's rugby team's good, but I hope that they're good. I assume that like New Zealand and like Fiji and Uruguay and France, England, Scotland. I'm like, those will be the good ones because that's where they play rugby. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching the women's rugby team. First of all, I think we got bronze, and it came down to like a last-second play where we had to run like 90 meters. But I saw that girl who's like pretending that the Olympic, what is it called where they all live? The Olympic
Village.
Yes, where she was treating like it was Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
She was the
The
first
villa?
person to score, and she knocked the shit out of some chick.
Wow.
Just like fucking America. Here's the thing: I'm not really patriotic.
Mm-hmm.
But then I watched that, and I'm like, fucking yes, America.
USA.
Yes, it's just
Wow.
fucking eagle cry. Let's go.
Okay.
But I also like to root for other countries.
Mm.
I like the smaller countries. I like a lot. I also love that American is so America that we lie about everything. And so we're saying that we have the most medals because we have the most medals, but we're not saying that we have the most golds. So like, I guess normally it's just like who has the most golds. That should be what it is. Like who's the best is the most golds. But for some reason we're like, we're the best because we have the most medals because we have like a zillion bronze and silver.
For sure.
But I think like China has the most golds.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
But here's the thing: at the end we'll have the most, and if
Or
we
we
don't,
won't.
we'll make it up. We'll
Yeah,
say
we'll
we
just
did.
lie.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyways, but I like to root for the underdogs.
Me too.
I like to root for our neighbors. I like to root for Canada. I like to root for Mexico.
Okay.
I like to root for the UK,
Mm-hmm.
Scotland, Ireland.
So everyone.
Here's what I don't understand. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
the UK is England.
We've talked about this.
I know. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. Am I forgetting any?
There's 4. It's only 4.
Okay. That's the UK. But then in the Olympics, Ireland is his own thing. And Scotland is his own thing. What the fuck's happening? Are you guys a country or are you not a country? Figure it out. Brexit. I don't know what that means, but I think that's something that has to do with any of that.
Interesting.
Frustrates me.
I see that.
They'd be like, California won bronze today. What? We would probably win the most, though. California.
I don't know.
California.
I don't think so.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation.